Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Lauri Markkanen.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Potter in at the power forward. And for New Orleans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
No good on that one. And GA, what you have to admire about CJ McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And he sinks the second. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, here is George. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. To the inside, here's Messi, and it's sent back by Kessler. We're about 1 minute into the first. Sexton, the pass to Potter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Now, here's George. Last game, 26 points. And he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Sexton attacking. Banked in off the glass.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Here's Murray. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, George. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McCollum against Sexton. New Orleans moving it around. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
It's a good fundamental play there as Zion able to set up for the assist.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
The Jazz making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in. Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. In the third spot, Colin Sexton.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the two spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
And Kessler throws it down.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Free throw good, Sexton. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
New Orleans making a switch here. Boston's checked in. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first-round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Jazz leading by 5. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Markkanen dishes to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And here's George for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To end the run. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen kicks to George. For Murray. That's good for George on the assist by Markkanen. George has got 7 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's George. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. There's the lob to Markkanen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Utah leading by 10. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from 14. Pass to Filipowski. The Jazz working the ball around now. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pelicans have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Alvarado with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Williamson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Jazz?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Boston in at the 2 guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz leading by 10. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 12-point game. Austin, no good. And Utah has possession. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year. Pelicans shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. And it's Williamson missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Collier. It's rebounded by Tice. Pelicans trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Alvarado. Hawkins against Williams. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Utah leading by 12. Pass to Collier. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And for the Jazz, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Collier. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Collier's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Alvarado passes to Tice. Screen by Tice. Here's Boston. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's see some of the numbers here for Lauri Markkanen.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But, guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
McCollum against Sexton. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Fades back, and there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got his second basket of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Williamson. Nothing on the board, and George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Potter's checked in. Here's Messi. He's covered by Kessler. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. And the Pelicans miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to George. Pass to Potter. Markkanen with it. Takes the 3. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Murray looking around. And here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Kessler. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And that one, good. Sexton's got 6.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Here's Murray. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's George. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Murray. He has yet to score.
Murray with a great job of the draw and dish.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Kessler a screen on Murray. Markkanen. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Murray against George. Pass to Messi. Here is Hawkins. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Murray against George. And here is Markkanen. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Five seconds left in the first half. Good on the triple. Robinson Earl's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we finished one half of basketball. Jazz out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Jazz.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's. Effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
That is more than enough of us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at the Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Potter in at the 4.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
George finds Sexton. It's deflected.
How about the reach from Murphy using those long arms to get to that shot?
Murray against Sexton. Releases. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Utah leading by 8. George passes to Kessler. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Markkanen a screen on McCollum. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Pelicans shooting around 40% from the floor here. To the paint, here's Misi, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the free throw, no good. And so George will bring it up for Utah. They led by as many as 18 points. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Murray, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. He can't get that one to fall.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Down low. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Murray.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
Pass to Potter. Markkanen with it. George looking over the floor. Here's Sexton. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
New Orleans making a switch here. Boston's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Sexton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Sexton's got 8 points.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing. And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense. Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Sexton. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Boston. Back to Williamson. Kicks it out to McCollum. They set the screen. Boston, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
George passes to Potter. Outside, Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Sexton. Rebound by Murray.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
.143 left to play here in the third. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team over George, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Daniel Tice is checked in for New Orleans. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Zion Williamson. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. .131 left in the third quarter. Outside, Sexton from 12 feet out. That shot missing.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket for Murray.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And checking out numbers for Murray. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's around 18 points per game, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
And the first one drops. Hawkins checked in for DeJounte Murray. And Utah also making a switch. Sensabaugh is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-5 run. McCollum, no good. Utah leading. To the middle. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Hawkins. To the left wing.
I think the defense let up a little bit and thought CJ was an easy cover inside, but he's too crafty. He gets the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard but also can run the point at times. They're a valuable piece for this team.
Good on the second free throw.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses, and that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
Here's Sensabaugh. Still without a basket. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Boston in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Collier. Shot's good by Filipowski.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Alvarado passes to Boston. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 6. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Williamson kicks to Tice. Pass to Alvarado. New Orleans moving it around. Boston, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
First one falls for him. So for the Pelicans, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Count it.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Mr. Williamson. Murray outside. Fires from 14, and the Pelicans miss again.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Murray. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Murray's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Murray with the defensive effort. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Williams with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Boston. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So Utah ends up going with the new group. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And McCollum with the block. Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
You know, Zion wants these moments, and coming through here.
Pass to Potter. Now here's Markkanen. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 7.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside, Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Potter. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 5. To the paint. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
While the open man's out there, you got to feed him, and Murray gets the job done.
Now George. Outside, Sexton. In a screen on McCollum. No one covering.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
And the Pelicans with the possession. And timeout called by Willie Green. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Murray. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And so they foul intentionally. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Sexton with it. Now defended by McCollum. George double teamed. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Messi. And they get it back. Count it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Here's Murray. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can count on DeJounte when it matters most. That is clutch.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. With the shot. A shot off that time. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Laurie. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
You kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Colin Sexton.